Am I the asshole? It's a subreddit where people posted stories asking strangers on the internet to judge them and decide if they are assholes or not. And who's better to judge people than me? Honestly, I was reading some conversations I had with guys in 2017, and my honestly reaction was, wow. I'm a psychopath. I'm a monster. I have no feelings. I'm despicable. I'm disgusting. I am the villain. Everything that happened after 2017, I deserved it. Because I had no feelings. So let's read the stories. My niece, 11 years old, is the youngest child of 4 older brothers. She's also the youngest cousin, grandchild, and the only girl. It sounds like my family. It was all women and I was the only boy. And I was tortured in many ways. Between that and the fact that she was very sick when she was little. Okay, she's me. I was in a hospital until I was full. She is a little spoiled by everyone except her parents. When she turned 11, she told her mom she wanted to go on a weekend trip with just her and her mom. Oh, that's cute. Her mom made a big deal about her wanting to exclude her dad and brothers. Okay, I really hate the mother. They refused to do the trip and also didn't plan anything for her birthday. So I took her on her trip myself. Also, by the way, I hate birthdays because all my birthdays were like that. Were a total nightmare. Last month was one of her brother's birthday. He decided that for his birthday, he wanted everyone to go to Mexico except for my niece. Oh, this is actually good. Not good for her. Her parents agreed that it was fair because if she wanted a trip without them, holy shit. They can get one without her. No! She just wanted a trip with her mom. It was cute. I'm going to cry. Don't cry. You're monsters. I'm crying. Okay, continue the story. Stop crying. They asked me if I could watch her for 10 days. Take her away from them. Just before that trip to Mexico, I told my niece's parents that I had to be in Florida and New York for work during that trip, but I could take her with me. Yes, okay. Since it was so last minute, they had to agree as they didn't have any other childcare and couldn't miss the trip. Wow. It's like reliving my childhood again. She had a blast. We spent a day in Disney World. Oh, I want you to be my uncle. My uncles hated me too. It wasn't just my mom and my dad. We spent a day in Disney World, went to 2 Broadway shows. You hate her too. Ugh. We spent most of our night in Florida on the beach. Okay. Did a lot of shopping, got room service for the first time, and our tickets were upgraded, so we flew first class on our way home. Yes! Her parents are mad that I spoiled her and undermined them, so I don't get to see her as much as I used to. Just teach her how to poison. That's the wrong thing. I'm still there after school childcare, so I see her a few days a week. By the way, I need to ask, how is her relationship with the brothers? Because I know how it could get. But also you could try to talk with the brothers, because sometimes the parents are just trash and the children doesn't understand and they repeat the code of the family. But you could just make the children realize what's going on and take care of their little sister. Which it didn't work for me. They were all after me. And that's why I have green hair today. Yes, they make you crazy and then you get a fabulous hair. And trauma. And they're going around telling extended family that I took their kid across the country without permission. Yes, whatever, I kidnapped your child. What you gonna do? because I was upset about her being punished for being rude. She wasn't rude. She just asked for one thing, even if it was a bad thing, which it wasn't. She just asked. It's a child asking for something. You say yes, you say no, you say whatever you want. She wasn't being rude. Also, try to save money because one day she will want to move out and she will want to go to college, and the parents will going to say, no, we spent all our money on your brothers. Please stop eating so we can get more things for your brothers. Am I the asshole for not letting a kid eat my food? It depends. If it is your child, kind of. If it is a child that saw you eating on the street and said, Mom, I want their food, and you said, no, fuck you. That's rude. Don't say that to a kid. But technically, no, not an asshole. The other day, I was at the mall with my boyfriend and our two kids, female 5 years old and male 6 years old. We were eating a bag of roasted chestnuts when this kid, around 10 years old, started hovering around us. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Now, I admit I'm not the biggest fan of any kid that doesn't belong to me. So this kid alone was already annoying me slightly, but I still smiled at him. I mean, if it was an adult, I would be mad, but I love kids. I don't know. Then he calls my son over and whispers in his ear, "Oh, the child's cute." I mean, I don't know what he said. He could be threatening the kid. And and I knew it was about the chestnuts. My son nods yes. Your son is cute too. And the boy comes up to me and reaches for a chestnut. See, he asked the food, but he asked the responsible people there, the children, not you, because it's the children's food. I moved. You're mean. I moved a bag and said, no, you have to go ask your parents. You're mean. You're mean. You're mean. You're really mean. I mean, you're probably, I'm not going to say it, but you are probably from a non-Latin country, because here in Brazil and several Latin countries, but here in Brazil, funny thing, when you don't know someone that is older than you, especially when you are young, but I'm almost 30 and I still do it, you just call them aunt or uncle. I mean, and you do that without realizing. It's like saying sir, and we don't realize it, but there is this saying that it needs a village to raise a kid. And basically, by the society rules, everyone is responsible for a kid's safety and development. So almost no Latin person would say no. They would actually offer, oh, there is a kid around. By the way, I always walk with a bag of candy. It sounds really wrong. But when I'm at work or when I'm at the gym and there are people around me, just if they look at me with a nice face, I just offer candy to them. I don't know. I'm just cute with friendly people. If you're into me, I'm a monster. Just saying. I'm saying it to people, and people don't listen to it enough. I'm not a good person for you to try to get in a relationship, because if I'm not in love with you, I'm going to be a monster. And if I am in love with you, I'm going to be a little bit obsessed. Just a stalking thing, just a small falling thing. No, you have to go ask your parents. My boyfriend got upset. Yes, called me rude and handed a chestnut to the boy. Yeah, it was just a child. It was chestnut. It wasn't gold. Don't. I mean, it's your food. Do whatever you want, but I think you're a monster. The boy leaves, and I tell my boyfriend he shouldn't have done that. I hope he divorced. That you don't give food to a strange kid. That wasn't the reason you didn't give the food to him. It's because you're selfish. That monster. It's a kid. The boy then hovers back around us and without a word snatched 2 chestnuts from the bag that my boyfriend was now holding. I stand up and said very firmly, "Sorry, but you can take a stuff like that. Go to your parents. I hate you. I hope you die. I hope you die from diarrhea." He put them back and ran off. I mean, it's wrong for the child to do that second thing, but he did it because he thought he could. Oh, it was a revenge. I don't know. He thought he could because your boyfriend gave one to him and he felt free to do it because he's a child. He doesn't understand the concept of things yet. The fact that he put back, it's because he got scared and he ran away, probably to cry. And I wasn't gonna let my kids think it's okay to accept anything from strangers. That's not the lesson. You didn't do it because, oh, I was teaching my kids that it's not right to take food from strangers. And yes, kids, don't accept food from strangers. But you didn't say no because of that. I know you. Or that it's okay to be pressured into sharing. No one was pressured. He asked, the kid was like, yeah, go ahead. And you were rude with the kid, and then your boyfriend said it was okay for him to take, and he was like, oh, I can take more. Let me take 2 more. And you were extremely rude to a kid. I hate you. My boyfriend doesn't agree and thinks the kid trusted us because we had kids ourselves. He thinks you were just selfish. And yes, it's a thing that we have in our minds. Oh, my kid's talking to a stranger. Come here. Oh, my kid's it's talking to other kids that are there with the parents. Oh, it's safer. I mean, it's not that safe as some people feel like, but in most cases, it's safer. And people in the Reddit voted for not the asshole. And I've read the comments, and most people were like, oh, but luckily, imagine if the kids were allergic to nuts. And that's a good point, actually. I didn't think about it. That's a good point. You're still an asshole. You could just explain that to the kid. If you thought about it, you didn't. The allergy thing, it's a valid point, though. Am I the asshole if I don't say anything about the cameras to the babysitter? No, that's not being an asshole. That's just committing a crime. It's a crime. I don't know about your country, but here it's a crime. If you get in a place and there is cameras in that and you don't say to people that there are cameras in that, you're committing a crime. At least here. I hope in your country too. Hi, my husband and I just hired a babysitter for our children. It's our first time with a regular babysitter. Okay, maybe you don't know things yet. Let's see. She's great, the best choice for our family. We have cameras in the house, one in the living room, one in the corridor, and also a ring camera. Paranoid? Maybe. Okay, I mean, you need to have cameras if you have a stranger taking care of your kids, but let's see. But you need to tell the people that there are cameras there. There are none elsewhere. Yes, you can only put cameras in common shared places. You can put cameras in the bathroom or in a bedroom. Yeah, without the other people's permission. We got robbed years ago by a friend. Okay. We had them ever since. Also, it's a good thing when you're raising kids to have cameras everywhere so you can have literally the whole childhood recorded. I just thought about it. It sounds like a good thing. Or maybe too controlling. I don't know, it depends. I was checking the camera and I noticed that the babysitter would go into the rooms as soon as I left. Weird. She wasn't walking out with our stuff, but kind of looking around. Okay, weird. I wasn't sure what she was doing in there for those 10 to 20 seconds. I mean, it was 10 seconds. You were worried that when you left, she was like, I'm just curious to see what there is going on in this house. By the way, that's me every time I am alone in other people's places. I don't go touching things, but I just look around, just curious. I mean, 20 seconds. I thought it was weird. Yeah, it is weird. So last weekend, I casually told her that I noticed some doors I closed for the cat were open. She got in through the cat's door. Okay. She was very upfront and said she had a bad experience with another family where someone was in the house without her being aware multiple times. Okay. I mean, it was a 10 to 20 seconds thing. She could just have, okay, I'm really alone in this house. Yeah, it sounds like a plausible answer. And it creeped her out, so now she checks. You asked something without asking the thing that you wanted to ask, and she gave you a plausible explanation, and also she told you that she opened the door. She didn't have to tell this. She could just say, oh, I opened by accident, or one of the kids opened. She could have lied if she were doing something wrong. That made me feel guilty because she has no idea about the cameras. I told my husband, and he said that they're only in common areas meant for our kids' safety. Yes, but if there is someone in a room and there is cameras, you need to tell them. So we don't have to tell her since we don't know her yet. Actually, no, you need to tell her. You're committing a crime. Am I the asshole if I don't say anything about the cameras? I might be too sensitive, so be honest, please. Not necessarily you are an asshole, because I think that word is too strong. For it, a bit paranoid, yes. Controlling, a bit. The person just looked for 20 seconds. I mean, when I'm curious about a place, I'm oversharing. And I don't know. She just opened the door, 10 seconds to 20 seconds. That's a fast thing. And she left the room. She didn't touch anything. She didn't open a drawer. She didn't look for something. She just, okay, I'm alone. I can go now. But not telling her about the cameras, you are being so wrong. Oh, but I don't trust her yet. Yes, that's why you lock the doors of places that you have valuable stuff when you don't trust people. You don't forget to mention that you have cameras spying on them 24/7. You need to tell people that there are cameras there. And yeah, you don't trust her yet, just lock her valuable stuff in your bedroom and she won't get her and she won't get there, and you can have cameras there because she's not technically allowed to go there. So if she's going there, it's against your orders. But if it is in a place that she is allowed to be and you have cameras without telling her, you're just stupid and kind of a bad person. We have this comment from Purple Shallot 3731. Trust is a two-way street. Not disclosing it is not how you build trust. Okay. As a woman, if I find out about hidden cameras, I also going to assume the worst. Yes, I forgot about it. Yes. Especially if a man is involved. If she finds out about them, I can assure you she's not going to assume they're only in common areas. Yes, I would never go to the bathroom there. Which is honestly still creep if it's not disclosed. Also, now that you didn't say anything, you could just, oh, yeah, we were robbed and we are kind of installing cameras. Oh, I forgot to mention to you, we have cameras. Just tell her. Find a way to tell her. And for you that watched this video until now, please subscribe to this channel. I am a young, not a young, YouTuber trying to build this thing up. I'm not having much time to record videos because I'm working 6 days a week in a variable schedule, but I'm doing the best I can to post videos. So you can help me up by subscribing, like the video, commenting about the stories, and subscribing here, so I can just work on YouTube because I really love to record videos. And I know I'm not looking that cute today, but are you? Probably yes, probably better than me. So I think I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Remember to subscribe. Goodbye. Bye.